p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headline. Caretaker Prime Minister is in Quetta, where he will participate in Balochistan Apex Committee meeting today. Interim Information Minister says government will ensure peaceful and conducive environment for free, fair and transparent elections in the country. Caretaker Foreign Minister has arrived in Azerbaijan to attend 27th meeting of ECO Council of Foreign Ministers. President has called for greater collaborations among all stakeholders to raise awareness about issue of abducted and missing children. United Nations Secretary General has expressed his distress over Israel's total siege on Gaza Strip. Sri Lanka has set a victory target of 345 runs for Pakistan in ICC World Cup match at Hyderabad. And now the news in detail. The caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar is in Quetta to participate in the 14th meeting of Balochistan Apex Committee. The meeting will discuss the current situation of implementation of the National Action Plan in the province. Caretaker Chief Minister Balochistan Sardar Ali Mardan Khan Dhomki called on Caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar in Quetta today. The Caretaker Chief Minister apprised the Prime Minister of the province's law and order situation. Caretaker Interior Minister Sarfaraz Bugti was also present in the meeting. Caretaker Minister for Information and Broadcasting Murtaza Solangi says the government will ensure peaceful and conducive environment for free, fair and transparent elections in the country. He said this while talking to former member of Balochistan Assembly Farah Azim Shah, who called on him in Islamabad today. The minister said the development and welfare of Balochistan is responsibility of the government. He added that Pakistan's development will remain elusive without the progress of Balochistan. Speaking on the occasion, Farah Azim Shah lauded the steps taken by caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar and appreciated the economic and administrative policies of the government. Pakistan's Sweet Home Patron-in-Chief Zamurat Khan called on Caretaker Minister for Information and Broadcasting Murtaza Solangi in Islamabad today. The Caretaker Minister paid tribute to Zamurat Khan's services for the children of Pakistan's Sweet Home. He said Pakistan's Sweet Home is a source of protecting, nurturing and educating the most vulnerable section of the society. Murtaza Solangi said children of Pakistan's Sweet Home have proved their abilities in every field of life. He lauded the services of Zamurat Khan's unwavering passion and service to orphans and the needy children through Pakistan's Sweet Home. Speaking on the occasion, Zamurat Khan said Pakistan's Sweet Home is achieving its goals today. He said the children of Pakistan's Sweet Home are being provided modern education facilities and excellent training as well. He expressed the hope that these children will perform their services in important sectors of the country in the future. Caretaker Minister for National Health Services Dr. Nadeem Jan says the Universal Health Insurance Program is being revamped to make it sustainable. Addressing the WHO Regional Committee in Cairo today, he said more value is being added to this program under the inclusive consultation process with the provinces and other stakeholders. He said we are also organizing a global health security summit in Pakistan in the month of December with an aim to ensure greater collaboration in the health sector. Caretaker Foreign Minister Jalil Abbas Jilani has arrived in Azerbaijan to attend the 27th meeting of ECO Council of Foreign Ministers. Funeral prayers of Major Raza Ali Shah Shaheed and Havaldar Nisar Ahmad Shaheed, martyred in an exchange of fire with terrorists on the night between Sunday and Monday, were offered with full military honors in their native areas of Sargodha and Vihari. Their relatives, Pakistan Army officers, local elders, and people participated in the funeral prayers. In a statement, ISPR said, "The sacrifices of brave men of Pakistan Army strengthen our resolve in the war against terrorism." It reaffirmed that the war against terrorism will continue till the end of this scourge. This is Radio Pakistan. President Dr. Arif Alvi has called for greater collaborations among the civil society, non-governmental organizations, national and provincial government departments to raise awareness about the issue of abducted and missing children. He said this while chairing a meeting regarding the implementation of Zainab Alert Response and Recovery Act 2020 in Islamabad today. He said the steps should be taken to ensure the implementation of the act throughout the country to protect and safeguard our children. During the meeting, the President emphasized the need for awareness at the grassroots levels about the said act and responsibility of police officials to ensure timely registration of complaints and FIRs about the missing children. He also called for raising awareness about the Zara helpline 1099 among the people to timely register complaints. The President said that Zara coverage should be extended to the entire country by allocating adequate resources and creating awareness among the people. World Mental Health Day was observed today. In his message on the occasion, President Arif Alvi emphasized the importance of raising awareness about mental health. He said if diagnosed and managed at an early stage, the mental illness could be cured in a cost-effective manner. The President said Pakistan lacks trained and qualified human resources in this field, and it is highly imperative that telehealth centers are established to reach out to people in need. Arif Alvi said our collective efforts at the individual, institutional, and national levels would enable us to improve the overall mental health and well-being of the people. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has expressed his distress over Israel's total siege of Gaza Strip. The UN chief told reporters in New York following a meeting with senior officials that the humanitarian situation in Gaza was extremely dire before these hostilities. Now it will only deteriorate exponentially. The Secretary General stressed that civilians must be respected and protected at all times, and that civilian infrastructure must never be a target. In Gaza, hospitals are overwhelmed as Israel continues bombardment of the Strip overnight, hitting residential buildings. Palestinian Health Ministry and World Health Organization has given a call for humanitarian corridor to ensure entry of urgent medical aid into Gaza's hospitals. Israel has announced a total blockade on Gaza, including a ban on admitting food and fuel. During the last 4 days, 770 Palestinians have been martyred in Gaza in Israeli airstrikes, while 900 Israelis have been killed in Hamas attacks. 3 Palestinian journalists were martyred in an Israeli airstrike on Gaza City today. The Hamas-run media office in a statement said that latest deaths bring the number of Palestinian journalists killed in the fighting since Saturday to 7. The media chief of Gaza's Hamas-run government, Salima Maroof, said the journalists were killed in a strike while covering the evacuation of a residential building near Gaza City's fishing port. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 2 Kashmiri youth today. The troops, accompanied by paramilitary and police personnel, martyred the youth in a fake encounter in the garb of cordon and search operation in Shopaniya district. In another act of state terrorism, Indian forces personnel demolished the building of a madrasa named Darul Uloom in Chua, Kalan area of Pulwama district. An Indian police official told the media that the brutal action was taken on the recommendations of India's dreaded National Investigation Agency. The administrators of the madrasa are already in the custody of NIA on concocted charges. All parties Hurriyat Conference leaders, including Arshad Iqbal, Farooq Tawhidi, Mohammad Salim Zargar, Imtiaz Reshi, and Muhammad Aqib, in their statements in Srinagar, strongly denounced the killing of the Kashmiri youth and demolition of the madrasa by Indian troops. They urged the international community to force India to stop bloodshed and release all detained Kashmiri leaders and activists. In the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, chasing a victory target of 345 runs against Sri Lanka at Hyderabad, Pakistan were 10 for no loss in second overs a short while ago. Batting first, Sri Lanka scored 344 runs for the loss of 9 wickets in 50 overs. And finally, the weather. Dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.